Hi guys, this is Aliya Trinity with Alywillow. We're going to be talking about sleeping better, feeling better, and all the different ways that you can do that. So thanks for joining us. This is our first time going live, so be patient with us. We're used to our stores and our in-person classes, so this is a new thing, and hopefully it will be a lot of fun. We run into a lot of people who, oh, hold on just a second. I think there's just going to be a lag on the internet from what we see. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. All right, so y'all should be able to leave messages to the side, and this video should be up on our website for a while, even after we're not live anymore. So you can see all about it and let us know if you have any questions. One of the things I run into is a lot of people who they say they have trouble sleeping. So they come into the store, we get phone calls from them, they're on our chat messages. And sleeping right now is really difficult for a lot of people. I think stress levels that are kind of heightened in the situation that we have right now are causing problems for a lot of people in their sleep cycles. We also have a lot of people that have bad habits with their sleep cycles, and so we're going to go over some of those bad habits and how to reduce them, some of the good habits you should bring into your life, and we're going to discuss your circadian rhythm. So this is the natural cycle of the sleep and awake cycle that your body does, and so we want a healthy circadian rhythm. So we want a healthy awake, where you're awake and you're moving and you're active, and we want a healthy sleep cycle where you can sleep all the way through the night. And so we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about that vicious 3 a.m. that seems to wake a lot of people up. I'm one of those who have suffered from a 3 a.m. issue, so I have a lot of experience with that bewitching hour of the night, and I've got a lot of great things to talk to you about, and hopefully we can help you get through it too and sleep better. Hi, April. It's good to see you. I'm glad you joined us today. One of the things that we're going to be talking about today too is the Island Rain. We are going to talk a lot about the different Alywillow products as well as the herbs that we use. Now, if you're new to Alywillow, I want to kind of go over Alywillow a little bit with you. We are a pure plant company. So when we make products, we make them from plants. That's all we use. There's nothing synthetic in our products. We actually have over 200 plants. We have our plant list that we send you. Anytime you order any of our products, we send you the complete plant list. You can also see it on our website at alywillow.com. If you have any allergies to plants, we like to know that before you start ordering our products. That way we can give you a list of whichever products are safe for you to use and which ones you should stay away from. So we have a page on our website. It's called Ingredients, and it's at alywillow.com. So you can go there, check all of our ingredients, send us a message of any of the plants you need to avoid, and we will send you a list of everything that's safe for you to use. Now let's talk about some of these bad habits that a lot of people do that cause sleep problems. So one of them, and this is a pretty popular one, is caffeine. A lot of people don't realize that caffeine takes 12 hours to get out of your body. So if you're going to drink a coffee or soda, you need a 12-hour window before you plan to go to sleep so that it has enough time to get out of the body and you can recover and your body can rest. That's just the way caffeine works in their body. There are other ways to energize yourself. There's actually some pretty cool plants. Let me grab some of this basket of herbs here. We've got like peppermint. Peppermint is a good energy plant. This is one of our plants that's going to give you a burst of energy, and it's going to make you feel better. Spearmint is another one. This is one of the teas that we sell. You can make these into hot teas. You can make them into cold teas. You can add them to your black tea, but they'll give you a burst of energy without messing up your sleep cycle. We also have a formula called Firefly that does that, and I'm going to get to that later. So there are options that you can do besides caffeine. If you're going to drink caffeine, just try to make sure that you finish your caffeine before 12 noon if you plan to go to bed at midnight. The next thing I want to talk to you about is sugar. Sugar is another culprit. Now, not everybody is affected by caffeine and sugar in the same way. There's a lot of people who can drink it right up until 9 o'clock, or who can have nice sweets in the evening and they have no problem sleeping. But if you're having trouble sleeping, you need to cut back on your coffee, your caffeine drinks, your caffeine sources, as well as your sugar sources, because of the way that they activate the body and kind of create this spastic energy within the body. You don't want that. In order to sleep, you need to be able to rest and let the body calm down. Another thing I hear a lot from people is alcohol. They will drink alcohol in order to go to sleep. And alcohol can help you get sleepy, but it's not a very healthy sleep. So it's definitely not something you want to rely on a regular basis to sleep. You need better options. One of the other things I see a lot is people who nap. My grandfather was he definitely did this. He was classic for taking afternoon naps a lot. He'd just fall asleep right there in his chair, and then he'd complain about how he doesn't sleep at night. So if you want to sleep at night, you need to stay awake during the day. And if you get your rhythm off, so that's your circadian rhythm, the part of your body that knows when to sleep and when to stay awake, there are ways that we can put that back in order. And I am going to talk about how to reset your circadian rhythm in just a few minutes. The other thing is medications. If you're taking medications and you're having trouble sleeping, you might want to talk to your doctor about that. There are a lot of medications that can cause problem with sleeping. Now, we know stress can cause a problem with sleeping, so I've got a lot of things to discuss about how to reduce stress levels so you feel better. And let's talk about some of the good habits now, though. So instead of exercising at night, which energizes your body, if you're going to exercise in the morning time. Morning is the best time to exercise. It's going to make you more energized. It's going to give you a better day. You're going to feel more productive. Another thing is laughing. So a lot of people don't realize the healing power that laughing has in reducing stress levels and helping you feel better. So listen to the comedy channel if you want to. Have a laughing party. You can do that online too. Try to laugh. Try to have fun. Try to find joy in your day, because that type of activity will help you feel better. It's going to reduce your stress levels. And then keep moving. So there is something about the human body and the way we function. We wake up with a certain amount of energy that we need to expend throughout the day. So that's your potential energy that you need to spend it. If you're going to sit on the sofa all day, or if you're going to sit in a chair all day, you're not using the energy that's in your body. And so when you try to go to sleep at night, often you're not sleepy. That's because you haven't actually done anything. So I challenge you to try to start moving. Challenge you to a 30-minute moving period every day, where you don't have to, and moving's not necessarily workout, so it doesn't have to be like push-ups and sit-ups, but it needs to be moving. So dance. If you can dance for 30 minutes, get that energy, use the energy of the body so it gets out, so that in the evening, when it's time for you to rest, you can. Dancing is a good one. Swimming is a good one. Any sort of moving is good for you. So do some sort of moving. I like to go to the pool, and I get in the pool, and for at least 30 to 40 minutes, it's nonstop moving. And that movement is going to help the body function better. It's going to help everything in the body function better, and that includes your sleep cycle. So your sleep cycle will get healthier. Now, a lot of people have sleep problems, and that's because they have serious medical issues. And if you have an ongoing sleep problem that's causing, that's just nonstop and it's all the time and you can never get sleep, you definitely need to go see your doctor. Sleep problems can be a sign of some pretty serious situations. And so you should always go see your doctor if you're not sure. But there are a lot of great ways to help improve your sleep just from natural things. So a lot of times we hear people say, I've gone to every doctor, I've looked at everything, and they can't figure out what's wrong, and I just can't sleep. So a lot of that comes from the body being out of balance. So what I want to talk to you about is how to get the body back in balance. And a lot of that comes through nutrition. Let me grab something. Because all of our products are made out of plants, what happens is we use some pretty powerful plants that are very high in nutrition. And anytime you wash and moisturize with them, they're going to feed nutrients to your body. And one of the best ways to do that is actually through washing. This is a bar of one of our cleansers. You can use this on your hair, on your face, on your entire body from head to toe. This one's called Warrior. It's one of our best sellers. It has a scent of frankincense and clove, a little bit of grapefruit, has a lot of plants in here, but help balance the functions of the body. And when you are taking a shower or a bath, the pores of your skin are open because you're in warm water. So whatever cleanser or soap you use gets into your body. When you use Warrior, or if you use, let me see what else I've got in here. Not that one. Lavender Fields. This is another one that's calming. Sage Row will help balance the body. We have all these different formulas that will feed nutrition into the body that helps balance it, so your body functions better, the organs function better, your circulatory system functions better, your nervous system functions better. This is called Firefly. Firefly is an energy formula, so it's a good one to use in the morning. It gives you a boost of energy. It doesn't stay in your body like caffeine. So that's a really good way to give yourself a boost of energy. Where Lavender Fields is a good way to give yourself that calming, relaxing feeling that you want in the evenings. Now, in addition to that, we also offer these things called spritzers. This is, I don't know if you can see it because of the light, but this is our butterfly formula. It's a very light scent. It's one that will increase the happy hormone production in the body, so it reduces stress. Just by breathing this and spraying the pillows and the sheets, putting it into the space that you're in, so it's going to last for about 20 minutes in the space. It's going to stay in the air. This one's called Sweet Magic. I wish I could smell this. The Sweet Magic is another one that increases the happy hormone formula. So you can spray the sheets, you can spray the pillows, spray it around your desk area if you get stressed out, inhale it, or wash in it. We also put these into moisturizers. Now this is a level 3 moisturizer. It's designed for normal skin. We've got these level 4 moisturizers for dry skin, and we have level 5 moisturizers for really intense dry skin. So you can choose a formula that's energizing, like Firefly, or you could choose a formula that's calming, like Lavender Fields, or you can choose a formula to reduce stress, like the Sweet Magic or the Butterfly. And then when you put those moisturizers on your body, those plants are going to get into the body and help you feel better. So I actually have trouble sleeping because I have pain. I have a back issue that happened about 12 years ago. It causes this chronic pain and swelling. So I use the formula called Minty Relief. This one, well, all of them, you shake them, you spray them into your hand, and then you just rub them where you hurt, in this case where you hurt. So I would put this on my back. If your feet hurt, you would put it on your feet. We get a lot of reviews from our customers who talk about how when they use this, it takes the pain away and they're able to sleep again. So a lot of times our pain will keep you awake, and it's really kind of a nightmare when you can't get sleep because you're in so much pain. We also have the Minty Relief in a cleanser, so you can wash your whole body from head to toe with it. You can moisturize from head to toe with it. So there's a lot of really good things there. Now, when it comes to actually putting your body to sleep, a lot of times we have problems where our mind drives us crazy. It goes in circles and it's just thinking about everything. And that thinking process can keep you awake. And that can be a little bit of an issue. So I call it monkey brain. I also call it crazy brain, when your mind is going crazy and you can't just get it to shut up because you really just want to go to sleep. So we have this formula called Island Rain. This is our formula that will put you to sleep. I don't know if you can see it because the light's so bright. Let me see, turn that down. The Island Rain formula is one of the formulas that we make. It's made completely out of plants. It is one that you can inhale. On the sides, it's got all the instructions on how to use it. I'm not going to use it because I don't want to go to sleep right now. But you shake the bottle, you would spray it onto the face, you would breathe it in. You do that a few times. So we recommend up to 10 times, although I know customers who can use it 1 or 2 times and go to sleep. So you need to figure out what's right for your body. You can also just spray it into your hand and rub it onto your chest. Actually, let me get that out of my hand. The thing about this, and actually all of our products is they're going to go through your skin, they're going to get into the blood system, they're going to make an effect. So if you get this on your skin, we've got a customer who talks about how she likes to rub it on her feet. Another gentleman talks about how he rubs it on his chest and breathes it in. We have a lot of people who spray their pillows and sheets with this. This one is a fantastic thing to use to get your mind to be quiet. So if that's one of the issues where you just have this mental activity and it doesn't stop, Island Rain is what you want to get. Now there's things that we do that can cause problems with sleeping. So I want to talk about building a routine, and I'm going to go through 14 things here. You don't have to do all 14 things at nighttime, but you need to start doing something because your body needs a routine to follow so it knows when it's time to go to sleep. If you had a 2-year-old, you would build a routine for a 2-year-old to get that 2-year-old to go to bed on time. And one of the things we would do for a 2-year-old is we would take a bath. So let the 2-year-old take a bath, and then after bath we would have story time or song time, and then we would get into the bed and we'd turn the lights down and snuggle time, and let's play with the little animals, and let's turn the lights down a little bit more. And this type of process trains your child to go to sleep, which is what you need because you need a break. So you have to do that as a human too. Now some people don't, but if you're having trouble sleeping, you want to build a good nightly routine. So let's go through them. One of them is stop eating 2 to 3 hours before you sleep. This is because digesting food keeps your body active, and you want your body to kind of be calm and relaxed, and you don't want it to have food trying to go down your esophagus and into your stomach. That can give you indigestion, heartburn, and acid reflux, and all these things. So you want to try to stop eating 2 to 3 hours before bedtime, if possible. In the evening time, you want to use low lighting. So turn off all the bright lights, switch to low lights. You also want to, as number 3, turn off the computers, turn off the TVs, and stop looking at the cell phone. All of those electronics activate the rods in your eyes, and they keep you active, they keep you awake. You need at least an hour of low lighting and no electronics before you go to sleep so your eyes are ready to rest and your body is ready to rest. Another thing that I highly recommend is treating your bedroom like a sanctuary. This means it's not full of electronics, it's not full of a lot of clutter, it doesn't have a TV in it. It doesn't have things in it that distract from sleeping. You shouldn't really watch TV until you fall asleep. That's not a good habit to be in. You want to be in healthy habits so you feel better. Now, if you don't want to sleep good and you don't want to have happy habits that make you feel better, then that's okay. You can put a TV in your room. But over time, TVs in the room can cause a lot of problems. Settling your children and your pets into their own bed, into a calm place is another really important thing. I had a lady come to me one time and she told me that she has a really hard time sleeping. So we went over the things in her life and what she's doing. She's got 5 dogs sleeping in the bed with her, and basically they were keeping her awake. So it's a good idea. Put your dogs somewhere else, put them in their own room, their own bed, put them beside you on a bed of their own somewhere, but not in your bed if you're having trouble sleeping. Now, one good part of a nightly routine is to bring in your Island Rain. For some people, this works in about 10 minutes. For other people, it takes about an hour. So it's the kind of thing that you want to put into the routine at some point so that you get the benefits, so that at some point you get sleepy. It's not the kind of thing you should spray and inhale and go, I'm not sleepy yet. It's not going to be instant. It's going to take a little time for it to get in. For me, it usually takes 10 to 30 minutes. Some people it can take up to an hour. So that whole hour of lowering the lights, reducing your exposure to the television and electronics, reducing the food, use your Island Rain. Okay. Another thing is drink sleepy herbal teas. So instead of having that sweet sugary thing at night that might be potentially keeping you awake, try some herbal teas. Now in our store, or if you come to our pickup window, we have the teas in a jar. So, if you ask, we'll let you smell them. They're really fresh. This is spearmint. This is not a sleepy tea. The spearmint will keep you awake. Let me grab some of these. So this one is called Rosebuds and Petals. I don't know if you can see that beautiful flower in there. This is one of my favorite ones. It's a very calming tea. It's not really officially a sleepy tea, but I like the way it makes me feel. We do have one here called Heliochrysum. Heliochrysum is known in the Native American world as the dreaming tea. And this is one on here. There is a warning that please don't drink and drive. So we mark all of our sleepy teas with this because this is not the kind of tea you would want to have in the morning and then go to work. Here's one called Lemon Verbena. We had a customer who thought that this was just a nice, pleasant tea to have during the day, so he started drinking it on Thanksgiving when he invited his whole family over. And then he fell asleep while his family was there. So this is the Lemon Verbena. It's this nice, fresh leaf, green leaf. Mullein is another one. So I don't know if you can see that one, but mullein leaves is another one that's a don't drink and drive tea. It will make you sleepy. These teas, you don't have to put sweeteners in them. They're like a flavored water in a way. And that way you don't get the sugar added to your body in the evening time. So we don't want to add that. But if you can add the nice warm teas or put it in the refrigerator, I actually like to drink mine cool, then that is going to help the body relax and calm down. So some of the other things, I want you to think about the energy flow of your room. Now, a lot of people don't talk about this, but there is something to the way the energy moves in a room, the feng shui of your room. So if your mirror is opposite a window, we refer to that as a portal. We don't want portals crossing over your bedroom. So you probably can't move your window, so move your mirror. If there's a doorway opposite of mirror, that would be another portal. We don't want portals going across your bed. For some reason, when this happens, it keeps you awake. So we want to reduce those flows of energy that are reflective. So think about how that works. And if you're not sure, if this doesn't make sense, get a book on feng shui, read about it, learn how to set your room up so the energy flows better. It's a really important thing. Sometimes even the bathroom, if you have a bathroom that's attached to your room, sometimes you need to close the door to the bathroom. There is something about the energy of the flow of water that can keep you awake. So give it a try, see if you sleep better that way. Now, there's another issue with the electromagnetic fields. Now, these are measurable fields that can affect the body while you sleep. And I actually meant to bring in a reader to show you how that works. But look around your room for electrical outlets. Any sort of electrical outlets, electric plugs, you want to keep these about 3 feet away from your bed because the field, I know it's invisible, but the wind's invisible too, and trust me, it exists. So this EMF field exists about 3 feet from the outlets, from the cords. And if you could keep your body in a place that's away from those electromagnetic fields, you will sleep better. So you don't have to get an EMF reader. You don't have to go into the science of it. Just be aware that there is a 3-foot bubble around every electrical cord and outlet and light switch. So make sure, measure it off if you want to. I've done lots of measuring and lots of things. You can get a ruler, a tape ruler, or any sort of ruler, measuring device, and measure off that 3-foot section to make sure that your sleeping area is safe and outside of an electromagnetic field. Okay, so lots of us have lots to do. This is one that I have to do. I have to keep a notebook and a pad beside my bed because I wake up with ideas. And if you wake up with ideas, if you don't write them down, you're going to lose them. And if you sit there trying to remember them, you're going to stay awake. So put a notepad and a pen next to your bed. So when you have an idea, it's a really easy thing to write it down and then go right back to sleep. Don't turn your phone on. Don't turn your cell phone on. Don't turn your TV on. Don't turn any electric stuff on if you wake up in the middle of the night. That's going to cause you problems. All right. Plan for tomorrow. A lot of the stress that keeps us awake is the problems and the things we're going to have to deal with for tomorrow. So if you're a list maker, make yourself a list. Make that out in advance so you have a plan for what's going to happen tomorrow. Now, anytime that you actually order our Island Rain, we send you this list that I'm going over with. So you can easily get this from the Island Rain when we send it to you. If you just want a copy of it, let us know. Send us an email at info@alywillow.com. We'll be happy to send you a copy of it. Another fabulous thing, this is one of my favorite things, is a bath. So taking a nice warm bath in the evening calms the body down, helps you relax. If you will put in about a teaspoon of one of our level 3 moisturizers, it's going to help you feel so much better. Your skin is going to feel awesome. Those plants are going to get in the body and help calm you down and relax you. I like to use the Minty Relief because it just takes away the aches and the pains of the day. I also like to use the Dragonfly. That's my favorite. But our happy hormone formulas, the ones that reduce stress and anxiety, increase happy hormones, are going to be the Sweet Magic and the Butterfly. Ones that are going to help balance the functions of the body would be like Sage Row and Warrior. And of course, stay away from the Firefly. The Firefly is the one at night that will keep you awake. So that's our energy formula. You don't want that. Anytime you place an order with Alywillow, we send you this list. This is a list of all of our different formulas. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, it explains what Firefly is. It explains what each of the ones I'm talking about. I'm talking a little bit about Sweet Magic today. I'm talking a little bit about Warrior and Sage Row. And the paperwork that we send you with your order will include that. It also includes this. And these are the different products that we make with our formulas. So we make the bar cleansers and the liquid cleansers. Now these are only $7.49 and $12.89. The spritzers are $12. Those are the ones that you breathe in. The moisturizers are only $25. Now that's a level 3, a level 4, and a level 5. So we like to choose the right level based on your skin type and what you need. And then we choose the right formula for you. So which do you want? Do you need an energy formula? Do you want something to help you rest? Now this can be a little overwhelming to learn from a video and you can't see it and smell it. So you can always call our store. It's 919-446-4826. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and our team will be happy to help you. You can chat with us online during the same hours. You can email us at info@alywillow.com. We love to talk to you. Now we also have essential oils. A lot of you have essential oils at home. It's really important that you use the right essential oil at the right time. So a lot of people, we had people come in and they'll go, I want a lavender essential oil for my car. That's not really the way you would use that. Lavender is going to make you calm and it might put you to sleep. So lavender is a good one to use at night. Another one would be marjoram. Marjoram's a good one to use at night. You would not want to use these calming formulas in your car, and you would not want to use the stimulants at night. So putting a diffuser in your room, adding one of the essential oils that's considered a sedative at night is a good thing for you. Don't put stimulants, so no peppermints, no spearmints. Even eucalyptus for some people can be too stimulating, although for a lot of us it helps reduce snoring. So if you put eucalyptus or rosemary or marjoram into your essential oils, those, because of their properties and the way they open up the sinuses, can help reduce snoring, and that's a fabulous thing for a lot of people. Another thing that can help reduce snoring is the Himalayan salt lamps. They help put more negative ions into the air, which cleans the air, and for some reason that helps reduce a lot of snoring problems people have. I've also found over time that aligning your chakras can help reduce your snoring. So if you don't know what that is, I've got a class coming up soon. It's called Manual for Life, and I teach you all about how the energy of your body flows, how to get your chakras aligned, and you can do it in about 5 to 10 seconds. It's a very easy process. And that way you can help get the body working better, reduce the problems that you're having with snoring, reduce a lot of stress issues. All right, massage. Massage is another one that's great. You can do a self-massage. Now, one of my favorite things that we make here at Alywillow is our body butter. I just took the lid off of it. This is Dragonfly, so this is my favorite. And it just takes a little bit of this. So let's see if you can see what's on my finger. It's just a small amount, about the size of my fingertip. That is or my fingernail, that's enough for me to do both of my hands. It doesn't take a lot. It's not a lotion, so it's not going to sit on top of the skin like a lotion. It's actually going to go into the skin and make the skin healthier. So you can do a massage. Start at your feet, work your way up your legs, your ankles, do your arms. If you have a partner, it's a wonderful thing to do a nightly massage with each other, where you massage each other and you both sleep better. So that's a fun thing. So another thing is to relax your muscles. A lot of times we're tense. We have a lot of stress. No one's there to give us a massage. We're not giving ourselves a massage. So if you can just kind of tighten up your muscles and relax them, do that a couple times, tighten them up and relax them. That process can help relax the body, and then you'll sleep better. Be consistent. So if you're going to go to bed at 9 o'clock and then at 2 o'clock in the morning and then at 11 o'clock and then if you're inconsistent with your sleep patterns, your body's not going to know when it's supposed to go to sleep. Now, for some people, that's not a problem. But if you're having sleep problems, you need to be consistent with your time. So eat your meal a few hours before dinner, before bedtime, and then plan out your cycle so you have this nightly routine so that you go to sleep every night in a specific time. Hi, Cynthia. I see your note about the island rain. Real quick, I wanted to tell y'all, this is the one that will stop your mind from the craziness, the thinking that just is nonstop. I do have a class that teaches you how to do that on your own so you don't have to have a product. I really encourage people to take responsibility for the energy that your body creates, for the energy of how it works. And there's so much you can do once you learn and become responsible. You can actually stop that crazy mental thinking that your brain does. The seminar that I do, it's a 7-hour seminar. It's called State of Grace, because it really is about restoring your grace and your inner grace. So that restores your inner peace, your inner joy. You feel better. You're able to affect your sleep cycle. Mentally, you're able to control what you focus on with your mind, with your brain mind, so that you don't have to become dependent upon something like island rain. Now, we like for you to use it. It's a fabulous thing, but we don't want you to become dependent on it. We want you to get healthy. So the whole point of Alywillow is to help you. All right, so if you wake up at 3 o'clock in the middle of the night like I do, you're going to need to do your routine to put yourself back to sleep. So follow all the same things we just talked about as far as a good nightly routine, and do it again at 3 o'clock. If that means you have to get up, you go to the bathroom, you get yourself some water. If you need some sleepy tea, hopefully there's some extra left over. You use the island rain again, you get back in bed, and you put yourself to sleep. Maybe you write down all the things you need to write down before you do that. All right, another thing which I do want to discuss real quick is reading a book, praying, and meditating. So depending upon what your religion is, praying is a beautiful thing to do before you go to bed. It helps reduce stress. Meditation is another one. Calming the mind through meditation helps you sleep. Reading a book, I used to love to read, and as I've gotten older, reading a book will put me to sleep. So find those things that help put you to sleep, that help calm you down and relax you, and do those. Okay, if y'all have any questions, you're welcome to use it. And hi, Robin Woodward. I see your note about loving the island rain. I'm glad you do. I know we have a lot of people that do. So we're in a situation right now where we have entered a paradigm shift. We have a new reality. It's very different than it was 5 and 6 months ago. And we need to learn to live with that. And a lot of the changing that's happening in our culture, in our society, and on our planet is causing a lot of stress for a lot of people. So you can't really affect all those other people a lot, but you can have a lot of effect on what you do for you. So I know there's a lot of classes that have started for exercise and meditation. Try to do those. Learn the practice of mindfulness. Learn how to practice gratitude. Now, I want to give you an example of this. I had a person come to me who had lost a loved one. And losing a loved one can be very challenging. And we can very easily get sucked down this hole of despair. But there's so much good around us, and there's so many people who need help. So if you're one of those people who've lost a loved one, I want you to look around and find people around you who maybe they've lost something too. Maybe they've lost their jobs or their homes. We, as individuals, need to reach out and help each other. We need to pick each other up. We need to find out how we can help. So talk to your loved ones, talk to the ones around you, and ask them, what are you suffering from? What's causing you stress? What's a challenge for you? What's hard for you? And how can I help? Because if each of us would turn around and help each other stand back up, this would be a better world, and we could create a really beautiful place out of this new paradigm that we're moving into. I do have some classes coming up. We have a new page on our website called Events, and we're working on getting them all scheduled. But if you'll follow the events page, once we get the dates and the time set up, we'll post that information on Facebook to keep you updated. Hey, Kajal, I see you. Yes, definitely practice gratitude. We also have a new page on our website called Specials. This is where we are listing all of the sales going on. Usually they last for about 2 weeks. So if you check in every 2 weeks, you should see the new sales. If you want to get all of the updates and the classes and the coupons that we send out, you want to get on our email list. So go to our homepage, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you'll see a little place where you can enter your email to get onto our email list. And that way you get everything, because we send the people on our email list, they're our VIPs. We send them extra things. So that's a really good place to do. Sometimes we do specials, you know, sudden specials and sudden sales, and they go up on Facebook. So definitely follow us on Facebook. And if y'all have any questions, y'all can reach out to us anytime, Monday through Saturday from 10 until 6. And that's here at Alywillow. So our phone number is 919-446-4826 or info@Alywillow. And I'm really glad that you guys joined me today for Better Sleep. I hope you got some really good ideas. If you have any specific questions, let us know, because there's a lot more we could do and a lot more we can share with you. And I guess that's it for today. So we've got a tea party coming up soon, so stay tuned. We've got the the essential oil safety seminar is coming up soon. That's where you get to learn safe dilution of essential oils, how to use them without getting hurt. There are literally people dying around the world because they're using them in ways that are not safe. And we want you to be safe with them. We definitely don't want you getting hurt with Alywillow essential oils or any other essential oil. So we don't care what kind of essential oil you use or what brand you use. The whole seminar is set up to be about safety. So I hope you tune in, keep in touch with us, and we'll see you later. Thank you, guys. Bye.